Whoa! Fortnite Battle Royale. This is something I've been keeping up a little bit. I wanted to see if something happened, but no, nothing happened. So let me explain you what exactly happened. VBucks have inflation now. VBucks is the economy of the game Fortnite Battle Royale. We go around, and I actually was a Fortnite character for one episode, but in March 19 they said something. Fellas, we had enough. We gotta do something about this. We're gonna raise the prices of the V-Bucks and taking away the amount of money that you get out of them. Inflation has hit the V-Bucks. That's how bad we are. So let me explain you exactly what this means in like regular terms. So back in the day, with an $8 pack, a $9 pack, you could get 10,000 V-Bucks. Sadly, now with the $9 pack, you will only get 800 V-Bucks. With the $23 pack, you used to get 2,800 V-Bucks. Now you only get 2,400. That means that we get less money for absolute reason. And that genuinely sucks. Let me give you an example. Now, if you pay $99, you used to get 13,500 V-Bucks. A lot of V-Bucks. Now you get 1,000 less. 1,000 less. Oh my god, that's insane, not gonna lie. You just The battle pass also has a little bit of a change. Battle pass, for you what you don't know, is like when you play, the more you play, the more rewards you get. You pay £10 and you promise the game, okay, I'm gonna be playing. But now it's not the same. Now you used to get 1,000 V-Bucks for a $9 battle pass, but now you will only get 800. That generally sucks, because you used to be able to get 1,000 V-Bucks when you just paid 800, but now you just get the same 800, so you don't have extra money. And that happens with all the passes. So yeah, the V-Bucks economy is fucked. I'm so sorry, Fortnite players. I remember like last few months back, I wanted to buy V-Bucks for my girlfriend as a reward, and then I realized like, oh my god, this is so expensive. Like, it was more expensive than I remember. I'm like, oh my god, I don't think I can, because I'm like, might as well, with the price of like the V-Bucks, I might as well buy a game instead of V-Bucks, because we don't even play Fortnite that much. But yeah, V-Buck. Okay, if the last one, you will not believe this. This is a villain. This man attacked a restaurant, but there was one little issue. The restaurant, they spoke Spanish, and bro wanted to keep the robbery going, so he decided to pull up Google Translate, explaining that this was a robbery. And he comes in the store, says, and Google Translate into an Ecuadorian, aka from Ecuador. When the guy started using his little phone trying to explain, like, okay, wait, no, let me say what you, because the girl didn't speak English. And that's why he pulled up Google Translate to explain, like, you're being robbed, man. Open the register. But when he started opening his Google Translate, the girl escaped. The cashier ran away, and the guy was like, "Hey, no, don't escape. Give me the cash." The suspect tried to pull up the register like by himself, but he couldn't. So there was nothing. Like, he could just could not do it. What a loser, not gonna lie. Bro came in and failed robbery 2 times. So I actually follow this TikToker, the creator of this game. He makes a lot of game dev videos, and they're really good. So I'm really happy to see that there's actual trailer for Mr. Sleepy Man. The game about the Sleepy Man. Really cool. Simple kind of game. But I just love the creator by itself, because I think that he had a really nice explanation on textures that helped me a lot, if I'm not wrong. Reminds me a lot of Hats in the Hat game. But yeah, it's gonna be in March 10. You can give it a little spin, because it has a sleepy man, and the guy is from TikTok. China. So Chinese people were arrested for smuggling over 2,000 queen ants from Kenya. I don't know what you were thinking, what was their goal? But on the middle of the airport over there in China, they realized they opened the doors, they opened the suitcase. They were like, wait, why is there ants? This is part of ant trafficking. That's a thing that starts on Kenya, and yeah. By the way, these ants are protected. They are not something that you just move around. Well, no, you would think that an ant. But no, these ants are like wings. And they could start whole civilizations of ants by themselves. They've around 2,000 ants packed in specialized testing tubes. So imagine like, imagine the reaction, you being the police person, and you just see like this person who's smuggling ants. It was sentenced around like $5,000 to $7,000 because this is the first time in China that this had happened. The people were like, hey, we were just collecting. This is a collection, Asa. We were not smuggling. This is not trafficking. This is for my grandma. And they're gonna be on court, of course, to know what their intentions and what's gonna be the thing. And we don't really know what happened with the ants. We're not sure exactly what they're gonna do with the ants. Hopefully not killing them, but I do see that. Who knows what will happen. So this is an actual movie that I kinda would love to watch. And it releases really soon. It gives me backroom vibes.
すいません、8番出口ってどこですか?
It looks awesome, right? This looks so so back rooms. I think there was a game like this. It just looks like I know the art the style gets me. Really gets me. I think I like. So I got a new thing that I like. It's JK, but things explained like JJK. In that way I learned.
Bowling, the cursed technique of converting human motion into rotational energy. By releasing stored kinetic force, the bowler transfers rev rate, axis tilt into controlled friction across 60 feet of oil. This cursed energy overwhelms the pins. Come on, give it up! Resulting in maximum carry. Pete Weber's cursed energy output exceeded conventional limitations as the sport's greatest.
Come on, don't miss! You wanted it, you got it!
With the sole exception of Satoru Gojo, of course.
He's a goat. The goat.
The fadeaway is a technique that lets a middle blocker change the angle of a kill without changing the... The last-minute study is a technique that allows the user to study all the content of his course without taking breaks and pulling an all-nighter. Activated by putting the user under immense pressure while having almost no time to study, which is also generated by the user procrastinating. It fuses the lock in the whole time to assure...
Monster? I have never drank Monster, by the way.
Cracking open a white monster is the equivalent of entering a binding vow where you sacrifice calories and sugar to achieve a state of heavenly restriction, granting you superhuman focus at the cost of your future sleep schedule. As the crisp Zero Ultra liquid hits your system,
one day I'm gonna pop up my ult and drink a white Monster and caffeine. I actually did it once.
You aren't just caffeinated, you've deployed a domain expansion infinite.
Infinite, right? Guard pulling.
Guard.
I love that they're like so completely different stuff. It's like one thing.
A fighter willingly abandons the ability to wrestle in exchange for absolute control of the ground. The moment the guard sits to the mat, the battlefield changes. From that instant onward, the wrestler's
it's like
greatest
popping a
weapon
domain. The only way to counter it if you do it too.
This is known as the guard pulling domain.
Minecraft.
Knockback cancelling.
Oh, yeah,
a movement technique used to negate knockback.
this?
Triangulation, a detection technique that instantly calculates the distance to the nearest stronghold, uncovering the location of the ancient structure
How?
concealed far below the surface. The user first releases an
What
eye of
action
Ender
occurs?
and the angle of its flight. After shifting 17.5 blocks perpendicular to the path,
Oh my god.
second eye is cast. By comparing the two trajectories and applying trigonometric calculations, distance to the stronghold can be determined with absolute
How? But yeah, that's what I was up this weekend. Look at that little fella. What do you think when you see this thingy? Well, what the fuck? What do you think when you see that kind of thingy? What's the first thought that you have? Jump on it. It gives me Goomba vibes. And this little delivery robot in Philadelphia is viral now. Because people see it and they're like, I gotta jump on that. I gotta jump on that shit. And this is like an actual thing that a lot of people are just doing. When they start seeing them, they're writing on stuff. They're like, destroy me. They're jumping on them like Goombas. I don't know how to feel about this. Like, is it good? Like, I get it. We do hate AI and everything. But at the end of the day, I guess they could have made this happen less if they gave the robots a face. Giving a face to something actually has an immense psychological effect on people. It's like less likely to be targeted. Make it, just give it a happy face. As an example, a video of a pedestrian is saying like, I throw it, I want to throw it. There's one woman that says that, well, someone is like, yeah, I can show you a little clip. Look, that's the little fella. They just get on top of him. It's just weird, because it's like, I don't know. Oh, they did give him faces. Oh my god, I could not do that. Oh my god, he got a face. He's so cute. Oh no, why do you want to destroy him? So if you put that shit in the middle of LA, it's like, come on. It's just a little fella. It's so cute. Nah, why they bully my boy? No, why you bullying my boy? No, little robot. But I guess like this is like the weird part. So I'm like, it's okay to bully this little bean. It doesn't have feelings. I don't know. Like I don't like. What do you guys think? I'm a little conflicted on this. I like hate the concept of having this robot taking away jobs of people, but I'm like, just destroying stuff. Is that really? I don't know. That's up to you guys. Tell me. This is a commercial that I really like it.
Mrs. Pamela Benjamin was caught smoking in the garden. She got a severe scolding and no supper that night. Later, Mrs. Cynthia Robinson was caught smoking in the cellar behind the preserves. Although she was 34, her husband sent her straight to her room.
That's so stupid.
Then, at last, women won their rights.
You've come a long way, baby.
Introducing new Virginia Slims, the slim cigarette for women only, tailored for the feminine hand.
I love this type of commercials. So this is, I don't know if this is lost or found media, but this is like 1969 commercials of like this Virginia Slims advertising like this cigarette. I think that's such a nice song. Where am I? Oh, I'm gone because I'm not a woman. Check this picture, Do you think this is a hero or a bad guy? Because yeah, I kind of, all of the things that I got are like things that would be hero or bad guy. Shit, the quiz should be up there. I hope that the quizzes work because I haven't checked them out. Like I haven't tried them. At this point, I just finished recording the other video. I didn't try them. I just had the concept of them. So let's hope that they they just work. This fella robot was working on his shift in the Chinese restaurant. I will not say the name because I will butcher it. But on March 17, there was a video showcasing the malfunctioning of this robot, dancing non-stop, even breaking stuff. This robot just started dancing. He was grooving a little bit too much. He had the dance sickness. The staff was like, oh my god, and they tried to hold him down so that he does not stop while he had like the Zootopia t-shirt. So basically, this is a kind of robot that works as those persons that check your food and they're like, oh, is your food well? What do you want to eat? They also have this function for birthdays, if I'm not wrong, if I remember correctly. And they dance, and they are pretty cool because they dance because it's your birthday. But there was a bug that just kept him like, oh, you're in dance mode, you don't stop. I can show you a little bit of the clip. Look at him. Look at him go crazy. He's just happy, he's just happy. He just started dancing on top of the thingy. He broke some stuff. He's so dangerous, like he's just having a mental breakdown. They're like, oh yeah, that's so... Like imagine if like an actual... The fact that robots can just break. He does have a handle. And bro is emoting a little bit too much. Bro just wants to emote. Yeah. They have to get 2 people to get this guy to stop because he's just grooving a little bit too much. He just wants to be free, even though he's just dancing. If I'm not wrong, this is because they have this birthday function whenever it's like dancing time. But it was just a bug and it's fun. And I wanna see if they kill him. How do you even stop him? He just wants to group too much. You can see the girl, I think it's controlling the robot with her phone, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, we have a few minutes of just grooving with this robot. It was stopped. Yeah, I think I had enough of this place. It was nice to meet you, little monkey. I don't hate Punch Toto anymore. Being with him for like a few days made me realize that you had development. You now have a girlfriend. You stopped being with the little plushie. You've grown, and I like you. I feel like you understood my message. Punch, you can take care of the Japanese pipe that we still don't know. Like, why was there a Japanese pipe? I genuinely, every day I look for the new one. They just don't know. Just appear and it's gonna be one of the random mysteries of the world. Anyways, today was a nice day. And then a little bit of an update. I'm not gonna be using the so-called quizzes because they suck. So, like, I don't know if you guys notice it. Whenever I act, I'm like expecting that it appears on the screen. It doesn't. It appears on the bottom of the description and you have to open it. So I'm not gonna use it. But I like the concept of giving you guys a way for me to understand what you want. Like on Twitch. Also, look at that. We don't have the side thingies anymore. Like, there's nothing there. That's I don't know, like, I'm gonna be talking about it later at some point, but it's basically because AI, and this is a way to counter AI. This is my protest against AI. I'm gonna look. Now I don't have anything. I don't have corners. Anyways, I'll tell you that. You guys know about Malaysia. I'm excited about that. I actually been working like on updates without wanting, especially with the quiz thingy. But I was like, okay, how can I make this work? Because I want this to work, but I don't know how to do it. Anyways, so what I made is this little thingy, quizzes, that you cannot access yet. So the way that this would work is that in the description you will get a link to my quiz, and these are like quizzes that I don't know if you ever saw on YouTube, but I can do that. Anyways, I'm gonna be asking a question in those quizzes, and I'm gonna link you to that question at the end of every video, and if you desire yourself, you can answer. I'm probably gonna give like stuff. It was gonna be like, okay, do I do a Discord server that only has this, or do I go with the other thing? Now, like, you know what, I'm gonna go with the other thing. So basically, as I'm gonna go, yeah, right now the little question is like, do you guys want to do this little, like, it's not quiz, like contest, this little thingy that's on the description, where you select one of the options. You will select between yes or no. Do you guys want this? Do you guys want this to be a thing? I can make it a thing. It's simple, it's easier than quizzes, and quizzes are useless. But do you guys want to have this every description? Like every time I have like one little question with multiple options, and that way, like unlike the other time where you have to comment, you just go there and you just click your option. Pretty cool. I don't know, a little way to interact with you guys that I love you very much. Anyway, that's enough. Buenas noches. Bye.